Hello, lovely humans. Here I am again. Still haven't decided on an intro, but whatever. So let's go on. Today I wanted to talk a bit about the main reason why I haven't done anything like this ever, and also why I don't often comment on YouTube or on any other social media, really. And that is because I always have this nagging feeling that every idea I can possibly have must have already been thought by somebody else. And not even thought by somebody else, but really thought by a lot of people. Because one of my core beliefs is that I am a really, really average person. And I think that almost every human feels that. That's the reason why we often associate others with ourselves, which is something I try to avoid. Yeah, also well aware that I'm doing that right now, but let's go. So there are a lot of conflicting ideas inside my head that lead to this feeling, but me also knowing that that feeling has to be wrong. So this video is going to be a little bit of a discussion, I would say almost for myself, about this feeling. So first, I think that's pretty normal. I hope, at least. I don't know. But I also know that that doesn't really matter, that somebody else already had an idea. Same I have. Because we are 7 billion people, and even if somebody else already had that idea, it's very probable that, depending on the idea, either the people that had the idea haven't acted on the idea, because everybody always has a lot of ideas, and you can't act on every idea you have. That's also something I heard when I was trying to get a little bit into the game developing scene. I went to some conventions, really small meetings of game developers. It was really, really awesome because it was small, so you could talk to anyone. I'm not that good of a networker, so it didn't help me really much. But at least I concluded after that game developing is cool, but I don't want it. So anyway, the people in the game designers always say anyone can have an idea, a good idea for a game. Almost every gamer has this one game he would like to do, the best game he can think about, the best game he can imagine. Like, with all the great mechanics, all the great things he always liked, or she, of course. I should start using they. Anyway, so anyone can have a great idea for a game. The important part is having an idea that is doable and that you have the resources to do, and then doing it. So that's why a lot of game designers love the new tools like Unity and even Game Maker. How's it called? I don't know. Also Unreal Engine and so on, where you can really simply do a mock-up of a game and just to pitch your idea and to show that it is possible. So that's what a lot of game designers love. Because if you just have an idea, you don't have anything. So that's my reasoning why I consciously know that this unconscious feeling that my ideas can't be unique, is not a big deal. But still, that feeling often keeps me from trying something new, something I just thought about, I just wanted to do. Like this, like a lot of stuff that I'm doing in my job. And that's really a problem. I'm research. I am paid for having ideas and implementing them. In my case, really implementing them in programming, which is the thing I really like about my job. I get to do the hands-on stuff too. So yeah, another thing that informs this feeling is that yes, there are a lot of people in the world, but people that are in my position, there's only one, which is kind of a strange feeling I get right now, because I think it is true, but I don't feel that it is true. So that's an inner conflict I have to deal with now. Damn it. Okay, so now I will try a little guess at where this feeling that my ideas can't be unique comes from. I guess it comes from the observation that wherever I go, I meet people that fundamentally are very similar to me. They might have different beliefs, they might have different situations they live in, but overall they are all in very much the same. The problem is, yes, this is true, but mostly because I was never in a country outside of Europe. I hope to change that in the next few years, but I had very little contact to people outside Europe. So there are, of course, some people I met on the internet and a lot of vlogs I watch to get an idea of how other people are living in other parts of the world. But still, those people are in their current situation very much like me. They have access to the internet. Yeah, what I'm talking about here is those people I see every day are in a very similar position to me. I have a lot of connections to people that... Oh, I just realized this is just the definition of a filter bubble. Interesting. Yeah, so what I tried to say in the last 5 minutes is I live in a filter bubble. In a big... Oh no, in a small filter bubble. I try to escape it from time to time. Recently I subscribed to some YouTubers who are not really in my normal viewing range, I would say. But yeah, I had a filter bubble. I have to work on that. The problem is, I also think that the filter bubble, at least in some form, is necessary to remain a sane human being. In conclusion, my filter bubble leads to me being less innovative, less likely to pursue my ideas. So I have basically two options. Either I break out of this filter bubble, which is a lot of work, which may be uncomfortable, but also a good thing. That filter bubble is of course connected to my comfort zone, so breaking out of comfort zone is also a good thing. Also something I don't do as often as I should, as I would like to. So yeah, or the other option would be to not act upon this feeling and consciously decide to pursue ideas. But I think I've found a way. I will do an idea diary. Every time I have an idea, I just write it down. It doesn't matter how silly, how far-fetched, how mundane that idea is, I just write it down. And at some point, I go back, revisit those ideas, and maybe just do one or two of them. Yeah, I don't know if this will work, but I will try. Okay, yeah, so that were already 2 ideas I had just by rambling about what I think. Okay, so an idea I this instant know or someone already had before are video replies, as YouTube had those many years ago. I would really like to know about what you think. Do you have this nagging feeling of your ideas cannot be unique? Do you also do something consciously about that? Do you try consciously to break out of your filter bubble? I would really like to know that. So if you are like me and don't have the energy to comment or think you could more easily convey your ideas via video, then just send me something. Just point your phone at yourself, ramble about it, and I will link to it at the end of this video. And of course in the doobly-doo. The address you can send those videos to is displayed here and in the doobly-doo. So yeah, I would really like to know what you think about this. Of course you can also leave a comment. That would be much appreciated. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and I will see you tomorrow. See ya!